Hello everybody, welcome to another Leaders of Gaming News and all that good stuff. And as always, I also publish on Rumble and the blogger stuff as an archive post, and for extra support I got here on Patreon, and I do from time to time updates on Twitter, so if you want to keep up. Yeah, today is going to be, oh my god, Jedi Fallen Order. Yesterday was Mutiny Zero. No, sorry. Today is Prey, then Jedi Fallen Order, then Mutiny Zero. So I was looking this the wrong way. So today we're going to get a Prey gameplay here, and tomorrow till Saturday we will get the 4th episode of Mutiny Zero. I should be getting an update channel during this weekend, so I have a little bit time on probably on Sunday. I might get a recording to get more in depth of the planning for the channel, and of course I cannot keep a promise. It's not that I cannot keep a promise. Cannot make the promise that I will be doing more a consistent schedule for live streaming. But yeah, I'll try to get along that. But yeah, let's go regarding news. We got the RTX 4080 Super review roundup again. As we all suspected, there's not much to tell about this. I will leave the hardware unbox and Gamers Nexus reviews here, but basically the gist of this is same GPU, different name, and lower price. Basically, that's what it resumes to. You might get like 1-2% performance in comparison with the 4080. In some very specific cases or scenarios, you might get like 5%, give or take. But it's within margin of error. So in terms of smoothing out constant testing, it will be around like 2-3% maximum. So it's the same kind of performance. It compares itself the same to the 7900 XTX from AMD. It gets a little bit more competitive now in terms of price to performance, because it only, I think, hardware unbox, I don't want to, in terms of averages, like 4K gaming gets only 5% slow, or a little bit between 5 to 7% slow than the XTX, the 4080 Super, because it's like a jump above the 4080 and non-super. But yeah, basically that's it. We will have to wait a little bit more to see how AMD responds if you're thinking about buying a GPU in this kind of performance, and if you have enough money to go around and decide on either one of those. Again, depends on your specific cases. For me, the 7900 XTX is more than good enough. Sometimes I do, I usually do some kind of editing here and there. And when I play 4K, I'm not looking for high performance. Not high performance. Sorry, I'm not looking to play it with ray tracing and DLSS stuff. For me, is enough like 4K 60 frames. I'm more than happy to play all games in the way that I can bump a little bit more the detail and maintain at least a 60 frame consistent kind of thing there. But for other people, you might get some thing out of the DLSS stuff, or the even the ray tracing and path tracing. It's the same that the 4080. So yeah, it's the same with the different name and a lower price. Basically, it's what it basically the 4080 should have been at launch. They should have launched maximum $1,000, maintain the performance to make some pressure on AMD in terms of the sales stuff. But yeah, the NVIDIA had to launch basically a new GPU to justify a lowering price. And yeah, basically this is it. In terms of gaming news, a lot of stuff happened. We got a patch from Cyberpunk 2077. Supposedly adds performance incorporated prioritization mode for CPUs. Again, this is something only basically for some SKUs of the Intel cores, because of the P cores and the E cores. And yeah, it supposedly is not working as intended, unless you let it on auto. but if you want prioritized P cores, again, it's as you can see here, Tom's Hardware. Those guys did some extended testing, and as you can see, even with the 4080 Super 1080p medium DXR, I don't know what ray tracing. I don't know what this is. The hybrid DBU CPU Auto. It's normal. It doesn't have like micro stuttering, but when you put the priority to P cores, as you can see, there is a lot of micro stuttering around. So it's not going to be a very good experience. Between 180ish and zero, it's a mess. Yeah, it's a huge mess. Here is most consistent, even though you might get one peak here and there, but I don't think it will be very noticeable in terms of how on the gameplay side there, and on the visual side, the for sure you will not notice too much from what I understand. But yeah, this is 1080p also. But yeah, this is not working so as intended at the moment. I assume this is going to be because this is tied up to Windows scheduling, and I think it's more part of that, but I'm not sure exactly how it works. It's one plus reason that I went from to AMD when I bought when I built my rig here. It's Intel is always changing their stuff there. Usually when they launch new CPUs, it's always some stuff that they're trying to get around, and the fact that the process manufacturing is like a recycle over recycling. It's like 14 plus 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 or something like that at the time when I was buying, and the fact that they came out with this thing with the P cores and the E cores. In theory, it seems good, but yeah, you got the Windows scheduler here. I'm not sure how affecting in this case Cyberpunk. This is like a first on gaming, but yeah, hopefully they able to smooth out. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But at this moment, if you put the priority manually on P cores, you're going to get a stutter fest. And at the moment, only Cyberpunk has this kind of function at this moment. We got, I'm not sure, yeah, PlayStation State of Play. I'm just going to highlight some stuff that caught my attention. Dogma's Dogma is coming to PC. Dogma's Dogma 2, sorry. A good trailer here, showing off. I think it's like a jack of all trades kind of a class there, not class, player combat there, because you can is using magic and stuff from like combat, and others like archer, which I think it's another combat class. Seems pretty interesting. Again, I'm very curious, and I think this is going to be a pretty good game from everything that we'll be seeing. But yeah. This is warfare vocation gameplay. Yeah, I think it's like a jack of all trades kind of a thing there. I think you can synergize with a lot of stuff from your pawns also, from what I understood. But yeah, the trailer is pretty good. Again, it's the links of the articles are in the description, so you can check out those trailers there. Silent Hill 2 drops action-packed trailer. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Konami is just blowing up, and they basically announced a free-to-play game. The short message. They are on the Konami is just butchering everything. The Metal Gear Solid, like the Master Collection Volume 1 was a mess. This was captured PS5. I'm not sure when and if it comes out in PC. I didn't highlight that. Yeah. Yeah, it will come to PC, PS5, but even that we don't have like a firm release date. Yeah, but yeah, in the meantime they have time to put like free-to-play stuff, which for sure has microtransactions. But yeah, the trailer seems a little bit wonky. I don't know, something seems a little bit off. There, even though it's Unreal Engine 5 from what I understand. Bloober Team, usually it's not sure if they are very I think it's depends a little bit on the remakes they usually and the remakes they usually do. It's a little bit uncertain, but yeah, but all depends on the Konami. They are the publisher. They make the final decisions regarding a lot of stuff. So it is what it is. We'll see. Hopefully, it's a good remake. But yeah, some weird stuff is happening there. Or in terms of graphic, I don't know. Something is off. At least it's my perception there. We got again Kojima you doing his thing. We got a 10-minute trailer for Death Stranding 2 on the beach. It's the full title of the game. Again, I'm not sure where I am on the first one. I'm playing here and there when I can. The story seems interesting. The concepts that they try to go about and how the concepts are materially manifested there. It's always interesting how they're going about it. I will not talk too much. I don't know if there are spoilers on the. I assume there is one or two from. Maybe I didn't caught up too much, but yeah, very good. Some interesting stuff happening there with this little doll here, and I assume in terms of there is like a new character or two. At least I never saw or had any knowledge of those characters existing. I don't know if they have come from the previous game and I didn't reach that part of the game yet. But yeah, again, it's an expansion of the natural progression of the story, which is the world now, because the first game is basically based on continental United States territory there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. You got the mobile base and got some weird Kojima stuff happening there. Weird, but in a good way. And yeah, you got a release for 2025. It's a release window for that year, so I need to finish up this game in the next 2 years for sure. It will come out maybe September or something like that for sure. Got also from Stellar Blade. This shows up again. A lot of people will be talking about this game, certain things there. Again, it seems very action based kind of a thing here. Got some RPG mechanics, of course. It's like third person over the shoulder kind of a thing there in terms of action gameplay. Again, we'll wait and see. I know the Stellar Blade, which was originally known as Project Eve. I think this is one of those that. No, it's a Korean. No, it's not. Sorry, I was about to. Yeah, but it is a very Platinum Games kind of stylish action there. Yeah, it's on that vein from the trailer. But yeah, you got like an open world style structure there. You got some bases there. Again, very not opening up too much on spoilers there, but yeah, got some pre-orders also. I'm just waiting for when it comes out to PC. I assume they will be somewhere in the middle. Yeah, still your typical. Oh, okay, it's PlayStation exclusive, but yeah, it's one of those that are interesting because PlayStation has been doing a pretty decent job in terms of PC porting. That's why I like to watch the state of play, because this might be a good candidate for that. I think this is also on Unreal Engine 5, this game, so I think it's a good port that can be made there. But yeah, it seems pretty interesting, this game. More action than the usual style kind of games that I usually play, but you never know. Maybe a twist here and there in terms of gameplay might be a good change of pace. And we got also Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. We finally get a gameplay trailer. The video here that is shown is like a more in-depth gameplay reveal and an in-depth dive with, I don't know, I forgot if it was with the game director or something. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of the guys that the developers, maybe the head of gameplay or something like that, I'm not sure. It's going to come out this fall for PC and blah blah blah, powered by Unreal Engine 5. The game, the footage itself seems a little bit weird. I don't know, again, streaming and all that stuff, the quality might not be on par with I was not it's not a matter of expecting. It's a little bit blurry in certain levels, but I suppose it's the live stream stuff. But yeah, very interesting. How do you go about it? I think this is like kind of semi-boss on the first kind of a mission, and because it has several levels to how you go about handling this mission in specific, they can show off some stuff there. It's very interesting how you go about it. Seems pretty good from what I saw. Seems pretty good. I cannot complain. And again, the launch, yeah, this fall for PC. And also we got here, didn't see too much of this, the Judas trailer. Again, this is from Levine, the guy created Bioshock, basically. Got a very not thought-provoking. No, it's a good trailer. It's a very good trailer because you can see a lot of Bioshock elements there on the gameplay side. But yeah, you got some questions there that are posed to you. Who is Judas to a certain degree? Yeah, it's very interesting. The premise here is starting to get very interesting. Hopefully, it's at least at the same level of how revolutionary it was when Bioshock came out. It will be good to have a game like that. Yeah, I'm very interested. Again, I don't think there is like a definitive release date here. No, still we're just having teasers here, but there is gameplay there, so you can have a better sense of what kind of art style is going for and how the combat kind of feels a little bit. Got some bits and pieces there from gameplay, but yeah, it seems to be shaping up to be a very, very, very good game. And lastly, we got some teasers from Kojima Productions and Sony Interactive. Again, I'm covering this because I hope that afterwards it will come out to PC as a PC port. Again, I think Kojima is going to dive in his bread and butter, which is how they call it, next-gen action espionage games. So a little bit on the Metal Gear Solid kind of a genre there. It was an announcement, very short announcement. But yeah, after Death Stranding 2 is launched, they are going to enter full production. At least that's what it seems to me. And I think Kojima plans to launch this when he does the anniversary of 40 years on making games. So yeah, we will see how it goes, because Death Stranding is coming next year, fall next year supposedly. That's what I think it will do, and then it will enter full production in another action espionage game. Again, is experimenting a lot with like multimedia merging kind of a thing there. And now with the internet, how it is, the synchronous multiplayer style that it does, I don't know how it can affect a game like this in a more espionage thing. So seems interesting. And again, this is PS Studios. The T seems to be, it's Physint. I don't know how you can pronounce this. Physint, maybe. I think, but yeah, the merging media that he's trying to do, because he's a very visual director as a game director. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm always excited to have something come from Kojima, because even if their games are not 10 out of 10s, at least they inspire people to do to aim for something more authorish in there and experiment a little bit, instead of we having the same formula for every kind of game that comes out. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. Got me excited on this action espionage game, Physint. I don't know how you pronounce this. Let me know. Yeah, you got also the oh my god, I forgot the name. The horror kind of a game there, which is going to be kind of not interactive, but seems to me that it's with oh my god, with Hollywood stuff. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Jordan Peele, I think, the guy that came out on the Game Awards here, and I completely forgot the name of the project there. It's not even on the article, I think. Yeah, I don't think it's yeah. yeah, it doesn't appear. Sorry about that. I completely blanked on the name of the other project that he's working on. But yeah, basically in terms of news, this is it. I'm bringing this episode a little bit later than usual, mainly because I was watching all these videos here and there. But yeah, let's go to the gaming deals. We got System Shock Remake. If you're not sure if this game is for you, you got the download, which is always good. And yeah, not much time left here for the deal here. 50% off. We got also the Old Blood. This is the 2-pack thing here, Old Blood and Wolfenstein The New Order, 75% off each one of these, and also the Wolfenstein 2 New Colossus, 85% off, which is like $5 each game. Basically, I think it's a good deal. And also, if you want, you got the alternative collection, history collection, which has the Young Blood also, which is around $5, give or take. So each game $5 around, so $20 for games. I think it's a good deal. Got also Planet of Lana. It's like a puzzle based kind of 2D, similar in line with Limbo and Inside, the way they tell the story, very visually and through puzzling, and it's 30% off. We got the Invincible, again, very positive reviews. Oh, and I forget that this is with a bundle with This War of Mine, which is a very excellent game. It's not too much for me, but This War of Mine is an excellent game. So the fact you have these two games with 40% off, I think it's a pretty good deal. You got Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. So this is with all the things there. 75% off, and then the sequel Ori and Will of the Wisps, 67% off. Or is it the other way around? No, it's like that. Yeah, the Will of the Wisps is still almost a 4-year game. Almost 4-year game, but still overwhelming positive. It's one of those that I will eventually will play, because I like this kind of thing here, and I think because it's a pretty good game, I want to try out. And on GOG we got No Man's Sky, 50% off. So with all the updates that it brought since the launch. We got also Miasma Chronicles, very in line with the game that I'm playing in terms of gameplay loop, similar to Mutant Year Zero. Very similar in how it plays. Of course, this is a different universe, different story altogether. But yeah, seems pretty good. Got also Horizon Zero Dawn again. Zero Dawn Complete Edition, again PlayStation PC port, which is a very good port from my understanding, and the game itself it's pretty good. 75% off, and continue with that. Days Gone, similarly a very underrated game here, open world post-apocalyptic zombie fest here with bikers instead of survivors, but they are biker survivors. But yeah, you got I think you got the bike mechanic there, which is a little bit twist, and the story also I think it's good from what I've been seeing. Very underrated game. But yeah, this is what I got for you today, guys. I'm just going to wrap up with a plug on my Patreon for extra support. The extra support will be mainly for storage at this moment in time, for me to be able to get backups of the stuff that I do for my clients, and of course some extra space for the videos for the channel. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a full day, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, Kunamy Master out.